Unless you are the maker or in close proximity of the maker, you won't know the difference between the two. And that's good morning, good morning, good morning. For all my new subbies, yo. For all my old subbies, yeah. So for the people that don't know me, my name is Lexis, Lexxis, but you can call me Lexi for short. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that if you like the video. But for the people that know, I like to get straight into it. So y'all see by the title, and if y'all see me looking down, it's because I got my notebook. Okay, so how do I begin? All right, so yesterday I went to a Galentine's, right? And I'm talking to a girl, and it's crazy because sometimes like I'll be looking at people and I relate to people, and I'm like, dang, like I see my old self in you. Okay, so when you are a new person in Christ, and you've been reborn and things like that, you see the world differently. You're seeking God. It's like a veil has been lifted off of your eyes, right? So with that being said, it's like I used to think like you, and now I can relate to you, but at the same time, I want to speak life into you. Like I want you to kind of see where I'm coming from so you can change for the better. Like I'm not judging you. I don't want to, make you be a whole different person. I want you to see what I see, right? So I'm talking to the girl, and we're talking about smoking weed. And I was like, yeah, I used to smoke weed. Like it's always been like accessible to me and things in that way. Like I don't know if it was a pothead, but I smoked weed, so I'm not going to judge nobody for smoking weed because I would be a hypocrite. So but I was telling her like you're not supposed to smoke weed. So of course she went on and said, but it doesn't say you can't smoke weed in the Bible. And I'm like, well, it says to be of sober mind, and the enemy is able to attack you while you're not of sober mind. So at one time in my life, I was smoking, I was drinking, I was this, and I was easily deceived. So, of course, we talked about like a whole bunch of other stuff as far as in regards to like, why you shouldn't smoke weed. That's a whole nother thing. But what I was thinking, so when I got back home, I was, just pondering on what happened throughout the day, and I was thinking about the conversation, and I was like, wow, we are really able to be deceived. Like I was really stuck on the sober-mindedness, and I realized I was deceived in so many different areas of my life because of my lack of discernment and the lack of seeking God. And then and it's so crazy because I had just got a refurbished phone, right? Well, a replacement phone, and they're like, oh, it's brand new, but I know Apple, y'all not gonna play with me. So let me move this. So I'm like, okay, I was thinking about new versus refurbished, and it's kind of like that's how the devil works. Okay, so God works with the new. Like let's say, because we're all old people, you feel me? Until you are born again, you are old. I am new, right? Doesn't make me better, just hear me out with the analogy. So I'm like, so I'm trying to get comfortable. So God has created me to be new, whatever, right? And if I'm close to my maker, I'm able to know what's new and what's old. The closer I get to my maker, and when I can't discern what's new from old, I can ask my maker, and my maker will let me know. So let's example as like, let's say Apple, right? If I go get a phone, right, and a replacement phone or whatever the case may be, I've gotten new phones before, right? And I'm like, oh, this is brand. When you get it from the store, like it's wrapped up in a package and saran wrapped, and you open it, got a charger, got this, bop, 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 bop. Like the cord still got creases when it was wrapped up, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, boom, this is a new phone. Let's say you get a phone shipped to you or whatever, and it's a replacement phone. They're like, oh, yes, a brand new phone. And it looks just like a brand new phone. It has the new charger, screen's not cracked, it has the master reset, so you starting back from scratch, setting up the phone, and voila la la la. You feel me? It's packaged as it's brand new. But later on you'll realize, this can't be a new phone because it's glitching this way, or it's doing this, or it's doing that. You won't know that until later down the line, right? So that's how the devil works. So the devil is like, so let's say you like, oh God, I want a man that's funny, he's tall, he believes in God, he's this and da da da, right? And you seem like you've really asked him for like everything, and you were very specific, and then boom, you get this man, right? Because the devil hears you too. The devil hears you too. But you're like, okay, cool, but you're not seeking God. You can't discern the right from the wrong, the new from the old, right? So you ask for this man, and you like, this is exactly what I wanted. Boom, let's say I get married. You asking God, bless my marriage, bless my children, bless this. And God is like, she want me to bless something I didn't even send her. She was deceived. Because the whole time I was sending your man through UPS. It was supposed to take 3 to 5 business days, sometimes 7 to 10 business days. And you got it the next day because the devil decided to send it to you, Amazon Prime, and you like, this must be it. And I was like, nah, my packet's still on the way, fam. And if you were seeking me, and if you would have asked me, I would have told you absolutely not. That is not your man. Do not be deceived. It looks like the same package. It looks like exactly what you asked for. But that man, yeah, he may believe in me, but that man doesn't follow me. So everything else looks great, and the devil knows this, right? So if you would have asked me, I would have told you 3 years down the line, he's going to lose all his money, right? And when he loses all his money because he does not follow me, and money is an idol for him, he worships other things. When he loses that money, he doesn't know, he's not going to know who he is without it. So his ego, his pride, and everything will be amplified, and it's going to make him abusive. He's going to beat you. He's going to talk down to you. He's going to cause you to have a miscarriage. He is going to degrade you. He's going to do all these things to break you down because he doesn't know who he is without that money. And the whole time you thought that blessing was supposed to be a blessing, it turned out to be the worst thing that could have ever happened to you because you weren't seeking me. And now you sitting here like, God, how could you see me this perfect man and this happened to me? And God is like, I didn't send you that. I didn't send you him. The devil sent you a lookalike, a imitation, because the devil can't create. He can only imitate. I created this perfect foundation, this perfect marriage for you, this kingdom marriage for you, this spouse that I've only created for you, and the devil sent you an invitation and you took it because you got it Amazon Prime. Or let's say you did take a while to get it. You didn't ask me if that was from you. But if you were seeking me, you would that you do not do anything or step ahead of me. You would ask for confirmation, and you didn't ask for confirmation. This is what happens when you're not in the will of God and you're not seeking him and you're not in the kingdom, because the devil knows your patterns. The devil knows exactly what you want. So it's like if I'm an iPhone and I have a brand new phone, you know, if I'm next to the maker of iPhone, I could be like, hey, it's a brand new phone. And the maker be like, nah, bro, that's not a brand new phone. Bam, that's not a brand new phone. That's a refurbished one. So unless you are the maker or in close proximity of the maker, you won't know the difference between the two. And let's say if you are in close proximity of the maker, right? And you still can't discern, you're at least able to ask the maker, hey, is this? Without that relationship, you're always going to be tricked into being led and deceived to believe that the old is the new. And I was thinking like, dang, she's talking and I understand. She from Miami too, and blah, 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 blah. And you know who she's there. And I'm just like, it's not like, oh, I'm feeling bad for her. It was more so like, dang, like you really are stuck on culture. Like, yeah, I still go to church though. I smoke weed before I go to church. I still believe in God, and I get that. I used to believe that I can really be God's right hand, like that's my God is my God, but work for his enemy every day. You cannot be on God's side and work for his op every day. And I told her, I was just like, every day God chooses to give you grace. He puts breath in your lungs and he wakes you up every day. And every time you choose sin, you choose his op. So he wakes you up every day for you to choose his op. Because it's unrealistic to obey and abide by his commandments, or, you know, to seek him in everything that you do. Well, let's be realistic. How is it that I'm not supposed to not have sex before marriage? You're supposed to die to your flesh every day. When you need strength, you don't go towards weed or alcohol or other people of the world and culture. No. You can't pick and choose which commandments that we want to abide by. You know, that's going to a whole nother thing. But yeah, we can't do that. The word is the word, and it's never changing. You know, it is what it is. I may not agree with it all the time. I may not even like it. You know what I'm saying? But don't mean that it ain't fact, it ain't true. It is what it is. So I'm like, yeah, I understand you and I get your logic. And honestly, you're somewhat justified. I get it. Trust me, I get it. But it's still wrong. And I feel like it's so hard to have these conversations with people because it's like, I'm not telling you you're wrong. The Bible is saying it's wrong. I get it. I kind of agree with you. But whether I agree with you or not doesn't change the word. Don't be deceived, boo. Do not be deceived by cultural and false prophets that will come here and tell you things to basically, what's the word? For cultural acceptance. No, that's not what the word was meant. No. You can't be of the world and want the world to accept you. God literally says in the Bible, if you follow me, you will be crucified. In obviously not metaphorical way, but yeah, you will be crucified. You will be shunned sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't you just can't be of the world and of God at the same time. It literally is a contradiction. And no matter what chapter you read, it literally is a contradiction. You have to fight your flesh every day because your flesh does not care about your soul. And every time you feed your flesh, you are killing your soul. Do not be deceived by beautiful packaging. It will literally kill you. It will literally destroy you. Always confirm what God wants for you. Don't move ahead of God, and seek him, and all will be given unto you. And don't rush his timing, because the devil loves to give you Amazon Prime. What? The devil worked for Amazon. You're like, oh, I won't even give it to you tomorrow. You'll get it by 5 p.m. today. And you're like, ooh, bet, because I can't wait. I can't be patient. He knows that this world is constantly moving fast, and you see him like, well, it's taking too long. God is like, yeah, because I'm perfecting it. I'm creating something new. I'm making it, I'm customizing it just for you. But you want it so quick, you rather take something that's faulty, that will last 2-3 years, than something that will last a lifetime. Do not play yourself. Like Stephen Furtick said yesterday, my pastor, yes, I go to Elevation Church. For the people that don't like Elevation Church, hey, that's just your business. What's the word? It said, don't give up what you want most for what you want now. Don't be deceived. But that's another Let's Talk Tuesdays for y'all. Like, I wanted to keep this video short and sweet. It was just something that was on my mind, and I just felt the need to share. It wasn't that deep, but it was deep. So yeah, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you never miss a video, because we're gonna come in here and we're gonna talk about it. We are going to talk about it every Tuesday. So other than that, man, y'all stay blessed and what? Y'all flex with Lex. Deuces.